Alright guys, welcome back to more Back to the Future. My name is Raven from the Sky. Thank you for your support.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
It's just another brick in the wall. They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Gotta figure something out here. Okay.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Look out, son!
Huh?
Mom?
Where'd she go?
Martin!
Oh, hey, Mom. So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Golf cart.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What is Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown.
I saw Mom
He
downtown.
just watches the town.
Told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh, I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now.
Oh my
Do
God.
me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Okay, I don't know where to start.
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Okay.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't
Aw.
want you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Something on your mind?
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
Huh.
Something on your mind?
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
You right. Supervising.
Good on you, I think. Sure. Never trust a guy with less.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because...
I feel like because she's already on the bad side. Let me see.
music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take
That's
up
true,
the
actually.
piccolo. Leave the electric
Oh.
guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live.
Greetings, programs. LeBrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring. Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
It's funny when he keep catching himself.
Insufficiently polished shoes.
Okay, we got the guitar. Let me see. A little privacy. Ah! Reach the camera to block it.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address.
How would we block it though?
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your...
Okay.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you?
Okay, so we have to reach that camera to block it. That way she'll open up because she's too on edge. Alright, let's head back to town. Gotta sit up here and use hints. Well, you can reach the camera to block it, right? Gotta sit up here and use hints. I ain't trying to be doing this all day. I'm so glad they let you use hints. Be going around in circles in games like this for like 45 minutes. Okay.
Mom? Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking
I
again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Huh. We have to block it, but it is multiple cameras though. He just go to another angle, so we gotta figure this out. Lorraine, let's hit it again. There we go.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes!
Where'd she go? She... Let's go around. She like ran when she saw that the camera was blocked. Ah!
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching...
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Okay.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Okay, so now what? Aha!
My mom's flask. It feels a little low. I could get in a lot of trouble if I were caught with this.
Oh, well. Oh my goodness, I have a flask.
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
Let's see.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker,
What seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
181B.
You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Okay. Okay, so
This is for possession of an illegal and socially corrosive substance. Some might argue that description. This is my axe. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
okay, I already gotten caught, so now what? Okay. The last dog. We have to lure him out of hiding. But how do we get him out of there?
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
Okay,
Oh!
okay.
Oh,
Welcome
I
to
saw.
Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This
That's her
better
new
be
boyfriend.
important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What kind of soup you got?
Scrolle...
You can't even read it.
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change. What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks.
That was around back then. You know, because I know, you know, I'm a vegan myself, but see, I wasn't born vegan, and I didn't grow up vegan. I wasn't vegan until I was 25 years old. So man. So it seems like the further back in time, it seems like to me like the harder it would be to be vegan. Not vegetarian, because, you know, you can eat dairy and stuff like that, but
What else falls under the more category?
Well,
Textured
there's the
wheat
hum
protein?
burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
I mean, hummus is just grinded up chickpeas with whatever else you add to it. But textured wheat protein and, you know, stuff out of tofu, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
I'm afraid to ask.
Would be
but
around back
what
then.
other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Where are the free samples?
Here. I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh, mostly.
Okay.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Okay.
What
see.
are those things? Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs. Ew. You and me both, brown noser.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
It's probably Einstein.
Yeah. And the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
We got to get him out somehow.
You and Jennifer. Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy, there's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka-bow-wow, do you?
No.
Then it's a dog.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for. See ya. Smell you later.
Ah, he left the samples out. Okay, let's see if we can get that DOG. Up!
Hey! Hey! There's that mangy. Ah, go get him, McFly!
I knew it was Einstein. Okay, where'd he go to, though?
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
I tried. But where'd he go? He ran that way, but it only... Dang it. Okay, duh. He ran back this way. But it only puts us to the alley. So where else could he have gone? Unless he ran up through that hole there. Take the spray can right back.
Not interested.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere. You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
There he is.
Not a sign of him.
Wow!
She missed a spot. Spray paint. Directions say to apply a thin coat and let dry. Avoid touching or...
Oh, here we go.
Peas, liver, and soy. Three things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
That's why he keeps...
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to. She missed a spot.
Pinheads, huh? Figures? Give me that.
Where'd he go? Marty and the Pinheads. Use a spray can to paint. Okay. Man, he keeps... I think we need that... Okay, we're gonna equip the treat and give it to him. Look at this. And it makes us come back out here. Equip this. I mean sample. I said treat. Keeps knocking it over because it reminds him of the liver treats. That's why. Dog is a fan of liver. Okay, we go back here again.
Where could he be hiding? Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Okay. Last time, I think he came out of this.
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Oh!
Not a sign of him.
Okay, see, there's a pattern. Alright, let's make him come back. He's gonna come back. We don't see him. Here he comes. So we had to use that spray can to paint the plank so that we can pick up his tracks. It's like, duh, why didn't I think of that first? I'm sitting here trying to figure out that dog's pattern for like 10 straight minutes.
Now
5
we're in business.
Yeah.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie.
Got something for you, boy.
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Atta boy. Now hold still. See? I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No! Ow.
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Hold on.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Dude invited me. He probably wants to play Monster Hunter. Alright, guys. We are racking up the demerit soon. We shall get a visit with Citizen Brown, but I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Back to the Future the Game. If you like this episode, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe to help the channel and the series grow. My name is Raven from the Sky, and I'll catch you guys in